But before I do, what I'd like to start with is something really special, and I'm looking so forward to this. Speaking of bold leaders, when we look at our flywheel and we look at the flywheel, and in the middle of the flywheel is purpose, worthwhile work, and making a difference. And we build inspiring workplaces by building strength in our people so that we accelerate our results. We've worked with some long-standing partners and leaders who have made a tremendous impact in their organizations and with their people. And so what we get an opportunity to do today is to recognize some of those bold leaders. And we do that with our Difference Maker Awards. We've recognized few people over a little bit less than a decade of the work that we've done. You know, we've recognized few people for this award, but when we do, we think that their work has been extraordinary. So for example, our past recipients have been Dr. Karen Schulte, who was the superintendent at the school district of Janesville when we really started this work, and Karen was bold to take on a partnership with us through the start. Dr. Pat Greca, who now serves on our team and continues to do the bold work with you, but was very bold in building that systems and classroom improvement process. And Dr. Natalie Harder, who I've had the pleasure of working with over the years. She was former chancellor at South Louisiana Community College and is now at Coker University as president. The individuals who we've recognized have been strong leaders and with us as partners for a long period of time and made significant difference. So now I get the opportunity to recognize several others. And so it's with great pleasure and excitement that we turn our attention to the 2021 Flame Award winners. Here's our first recipient.
This Difference Maker Award goes to a leader who has long been known for courageously living out the values of the organization, managing the culture of the organization, and at the same time, always looking to the future to continuously improve. He understands the only value in the organization is the value found by those the organization serves. To that end, he has relentlessly measured customer satisfaction and employee engagement multiple times a year in and year out, before COVID, during COVID, after COVID, with 2021 customer satisfaction ratings of 4.74 out of 5 and employee engagement ratings of 4.67 out of 5.
It's with great pleasure that I present the Difference Maker Award to the CEO and Executive Director of the Northwestern Illinois Association, John Malone. John, please join me.
Wow, thank you. Can you all hear me?
We can, John.
I haven't done a sound test. Okay. Well, thank you. Wow.
So you are the work that you've done and the results that you have proven, with your team has been phenomenal. And just to let you all know, there's the Flame Award that's sitting right here by me. And for each of the recipients, we will send you this beautiful award, and I hope that you treasure it. And John, just thank you so much, for what you've done for us. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you all, and I take away far more from you than I get, and probably other people are thinking the same thing. So thank you to all of you. KK, appreciate you.
Yes.
All of you. All right.
Thank you so much, John. So we've got our second award. So it's now time to turn our attention to our second Difference Maker Award.
This Difference Maker Award goes to a leader who has been leading organizational improvement for several years. He not only models the way with those he leads, he makes sure the organization as a whole is set up to build leadership in everyone in the organization. He has led the way on standards of service, collecting and acting on data, and looking for ways to be better each day. When COVID struck, he never flinched. He envisioned what the response could look like to best serve the citizens. With other great leaders, he connected the dots between a wide array of organizations in his community, built out and led a COVID response that was a model for our nation.
And it's with great pleasure that I present the Difference Maker Award to the Executive Director of Parks and Land Use, Waukesha County, Wisconsin, Dale Shaver. Dale, please join me.
Thank you, Janet. I thank you to all of you. I just have to tell you, Janet and your team, I've had the opportunity or the pleasure to stand on stage at several of your conferences and look out in an audience of educators who are just driving results every day and shaping the life of millions and millions of next generation. And that is just no daunting task. So to sit here as a government employee in watching education at its best, it's humbling. So thank you.
Yes. And you have been, you have been connected with us in the education realm, and you are, as I tell people, you are such a model in terms of a leader in government. If we could just, take you and put you in all of our government organizations in each of our areas, we would be better, Dale. So thank you so much for the contributions that you're making.
Thank you.
And now let's review our final Difference Maker Award.
This Difference Maker Award goes to a leader who has served a community as a school board member and chairperson of the board. She was an integral part of one of the first school districts in the country to be featured by the Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching for applying a systems, school, and classroom improvement framework. She has served on the board since 2007 and is the current chair. She loves hearing the success stories of students in the district. She faithfully attends events honoring students and staff, and she's an example of a community servant leader. She is one of the most outstanding board members that we have had the pleasure to work with over the years.
And it's with great pleasure that I present the Difference Maker Award to the president of the School District of Menominee Falls Board of Education, Faith Vanderhorst. Faith, please join me on stage. This is so special to me for the long-term relationship that we've had.
I think you caught me speechless. And anybody that knows me would attest that that's rare. I appreciate it. I have so enjoyed getting to know you all. And as most of you know, this is my last year. So this is extremely meaningful to me. I really appreciate it. For those of you that are new to the Studer Huron experience, it has made a world of difference. And I thank Pat Greco for bringing your team in. It really has been meaningful to our district. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Faith. Thank you so much. And, I think just working with you over the years, if the boards are so important, they'll continue to be important. And, Faith, what I really think is important about what you did is you stayed strong to the things that you knew were the right things to do, and you were cooperative and worked alongside the district. And that's what a school board member and a leader of a board needs to do, to push, but also to be collaborative in that process. And you are a model. So when we look at our Difference Maker Award winners, again, long-standing partnerships, proven results, and model leaders that are representing bold leadership and the theme of our conference. So again, join me in congratulating our Difference Maker Award recipients. Well reserved. Thank you all.